I guess when asked what's the hardest thing about being black in America, I think it basically comes down to the fundamentals of, just this dream state that we living under right now. Just getting rid of the emotion of it all and, just detaching yourself from that thing, that question that we ask ourselves as black people every day, why are we hated so much? Why is our lives so hard all across the world, it seems? So when asked, what's the hardest thing about living in America, I think the lie that the poverty that you see black people living under, the violence, and the crime, and the miseducation, and all of these things, all of the pain that we experience, all of our problems that we experience across the world. I mean, the fact of the matter is, these are not natural factors. These are very, in fact, unnatural factors. None of it that we go through is natural factors based on the incapability of black people living better and doing better for themselves. The true facts that we're dealing with when it comes to black people's state in America and black people's state all across the world, the true factor is racism, white supremacy. And we must deal with this. They don't want to put in our school books the great black civilizations all across the world and black people's contribution to this planet. The fact that we were the first earthly creatures and the true people of God. I mean, we are the original Jews. The Moors civilized Europe. They basically helped y'all navigate throughout the oceans and everything and find other places. They taught y'all about hygiene. They gave y'all fashion. I mean, the Maroon, Jamaicans, research these people. It's obviously we were capable of building great societies because, just take a look at history. Even take a look at more modern history like Black Wall Street. You know what I'm saying? White people came along and burnt that down. Any black factions that tried to do anything for black people, they deemed them terrorists and killed them. So we are very capable. So the hardest part of being black in America is waking up and remembering that I am not naturally a fuck up. Black people are not naturally going through some time where success, peace, love, and harmony are things that are past for us or don't exist for us. We are the successful, the peaceful, the harmonizing people in the world. So when you analyze everything that we go through, the state of our children, the state of my life, the state of my potential wife, the state of my mother, all of our elders, when you watch these movies and you learn and you see these documentaries about them using our children as footstools and our babies as alligator bait, when you know about these terrifying stories of them tying black men to horses and ripping them apart and raping black men in front of their wives, demasculating men by raping them in front of their wives and raping their wives, showing that the black man is helpless. He cannot save you. So the tension between black men and black women that we experience now is not natural. You know what I'm saying? We always honored and uplifted the black woman and never harmed her. Homosexuality, bestiality, having sex with animals, all of these was introduced to us by the people that hate us right now. We're living under their politics. We're living under their judicial system. We're living under their pharmaceuticals. We have to live under them. Their major food and water corporations. We have to live under them. Why we can't own our own schools and build our own curriculum so we can educate our children? Why we can't own our own water companies and food companies so we can feed our people? Why we can't own our own medical companies so we could heal our people? Is now you see black people starting to talk more about owning banks and stuff like that. But shit, we done had all of that and they burnt them down. Again, so the hardest thing about being black in America is to know that all our hardships are very unnatural circumstances. You understand what I'm saying? And to let go of the emotion of the fact that I wake up in an unfair circumstance every day and I wake up in a fucking movie every day. Every day I'm a character in a film and my director hates me. And the director hates my children and my mother. He hated my father even more. And I have to learn to every day, every morning, let go of that emotion. Let go of that emotion. Now I'm already facing an unfair day. A day totally created to keep me, stop me from gaining power over my own life and the life of my wife and the life of my children. And listen, this is a very, very tough pill to swallow every day, but we do it. Again, so the hardest thing is waking up every day knowing that this isn't real. But at the same time, it's really happening. You just gotta hold it down. God bless, though.